Well, now you know this gentleman is called Paul Busharizi. He's here with me. This is the Handshake. My name is Len Komdisha. He wrote an article and says, "Is the next business under your nose?" Paul, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How am I supposed to look under my nose to see what business there is?
Well, first of all, the article was about Safe Border.
Oh, yes.
Which is a border hailing company, they call it. And why I wrote about it is I happened to be at Lugogo sports
arena.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And they had their big, they had an annual meeting, like an end-of-year party on the cricket oval, and I could see there were hundreds of these guys, and it just struck me how big this company is. It's really huge. Some people say they have about 8,500 borders doing their work, which is amazing for a company that just started 4 or 5 years ago. So yeah, so then the sitting there, I just thought, look, this business has been here. We've been here seeing borders all over the place. No one got the guts to kind of organize them into a thing and create a company. And in the article, I calculate that they estimate they do about 15,000 rides a day. Okay. I think it's 15,000 rides a day.
Around there.
15,000 rides a day. If you assume 3,000 shillings a ride, let's just say, it's 45 million a day, and when you do it to a year, it's about 16 billion shillings in gross for costs and everything. It's amazing. It's a serious
Are you
business.
sure you're not trying to tell the government, hello, can you tax these guys?
No, I'm sure they're paying their taxes. You can't hide. When you're a company this big, you just can't hide. You have to pay taxes. I'm sure they're paying their taxes. If they're not, then there's something wrong with us.
In that particular article, you say there should be structures of a business for it to, you know, attract investors. What do you mean about?
So essentially, one, it starts with, if you're a business and you're not growing, you're dying. Yes. So in order to keep growing, you've got to create systems so that if Paul Busharizi, interestingly, if you use the Safe Border thing, the guy, one of the founders was a Safe Border guy himself. Was a border rider himself. There's only so many borders you can ride at once. So, but you have to create, if you can create a system that allows you to have 10 borders riding at the same time, or 100 or 1,000, you know, the system has to increase. So you need, so I was saying, if you're not growing, you're dying. So in order to grow, you have got to create systems. Of course, you have, hopefully, the market is there. Then you create systems so this thing can keep growing. And once it can be shown to grow, then people get interest in putting money in it. Right. And as I said, you know, Safe Border is supposed to have got $1 million from, you know, foreign investors last year, and they've expanded into Nairobi. So yeah, so I was saying basically that the businesses are there; they're all around us. If you use border as the best example, we've all seen it. We've all, you know, seen this thing. Think of anything else, food.
I mean, not everybody can say, well, I think I can, you know, come up with a business idea in this.
And that's why the minority of people are rich men. Not everyone is a rich person. There's only a few people in any given society that say, I see an idea and chase it down. So yeah.
Do I need certain skills?
I think it's more, can you call it a mental attitude? And one of the mental attitudes you need is one of what they call delayed gratification.
What is that?
The money you get today, you don't eat it today. You save some or keep some for tomorrow. You grow it and grow it and grow it. And I mean, the most successful businessmen have shown themselves to be able to delay gratification down the line. So that's really an attitude. I think the rest really can be learned, an understanding of also where you want to be. Sometimes, which is not anyone's fault, you're doing things because you've got to survive. You need money for tomorrow, but which is also a function of delayed gratification, you can think 10 years from now, you know, the owner, these co-founders of Border, the 10 years from now, maybe they said we need to have 5,000 borders working for us, and in 4 years, you know, they've bust the thing. So the ability to look long-term is really important.
It doesn't come to everybody, though.
I think you can develop it. Yeah, I think you can.
Is there a school I should go to?
No, I think it's just you can train yourself. I don't know, from this very small things. You know, you get 100,000 shillings a month. Why don't you save 20,000 shillings? You could eat it, but to save it and you maintain a discipline, it will teach you maybe how to delay gratification a few more months.
Right. I don't know. I'm trying to look under my nose and make sure I can find some. But like he said, it doesn't come to everybody. However, it makes a lot of sense.
I think...
and it has curbed the unemployment.
Well, I'm sure all those guys on borders probably wouldn't be doing anything else. So they would probably be operating at lower levels, optimal level. But talking about things under your nose, I mean, the easy test is, where is the problem? And then how can I solve it?
Oh, yeah.
It's just as... It's simple as that, but it's not easy. But
yes, I get you.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, Paul.
You're welcome.